This is our facility. I want to show you the building first. 5725 Neiman, which is great because a block down and over is where our first dojo was at 11007 Johnson Drive, 1981. July 1981 we started. So right now we got just a little sign that there's karate out back. We'll take you down and show you the Black Belt Club. And our expansion plan is either another space downstairs or this center one up front here, which is pretty much wide open. It's 22 wide, 60 deep, and one bathroom in there. So that's already got new soundproofing because there's church next door. But want to start out and show you these two places, and then we'll give you the Black Belt Club tour. Right. The other good thing here, if you look, there's 10,000 cars a day, and we could put a 5 by 5 foot sign right out there by the street. So good stuff. On the lower level, we're around back on the east side of the building. There's 3 spaces. They're each 30 by 50. The one down there is pretty wide open, and it has a room in front big enough for the boxing ring, place in back big enough for a mat, and we've talked to the welcome mat guys about maybe doing something there. But it's either there or upstairs would be the actual dojo, which is a separate thing than the Black Belt Club. So the Black Belt Club, we're going to show you, is on this side, which we started with it because the goal is to get the black belts together on the same page, same philosophy, values, training, and we're breaking down exactly how to teach. So we're all on the same page for what we're going to be doing with not just our style, but the combination. Bushido Kan was Way of the Warrior School. Bushido Kai is Way of the Warrior College or University. So we're uniting different styles and people, but we want to make sure we all have that curriculum down to where we're not conflicting and everybody knows what they're learning. Students have a good progression syllabus. They know what they have to do for each rank. So my old sign there, we'll probably come up with some new pretty ones. That's up to Curtis Heaton, but we'll go in here and show you this. Okay, first thing about this is want to have all the history. We've all got the common history with Mr. Harrison, and just doing his, here's the Bushido Kan band from the old days back in Shawnee. That was pretty cool to go to tournaments and that. And our lineage, we have Jim Harrison's founder, Bushido Kan. This is an old tournament picture where you could see when we had 4 schools, all of us are there together. Steve Kotzer, Steve Mackey, Steve Stillwell, and myself, and these are all our students. Fred Watson's in there. This is after a tournament. That's typical for what it was like back there in the 80s. We got little Siggy down there and Yost the Ghost, but we were all about competing in the tournaments, pretty much dominating everywhere we went. But the sad thing is there's not the tournaments and level competition around these days, so that's part of what we have to change as we go up. Here's Steve Mackey. He was in the United States Hall of Fame last year, and he's hopefully coming to be part of this as his health gets better. But right here, the Black Belt Club starts out with the history, almost like a museum. Want to be like Gary Lee with the Sport Karate Museum. We've got all our Bob Wall stuff, Bruce Lee stuff, just everything cool like we had in our garage for our kids. We've got Phil's made some really nice digital versions of the magazines we're all in back when we were doing PKA. You got Jeff Payne, Mark Payne, Ron Goddard, and this was from a Sport Karate magazine. So here, the first idea was that our mission to keep character in the martial arts is also to keep the old and the new working together. And for us old guys to have a place to work out where all the black belts have a key. You can come in here, you can turn on the round bell, turn on some music, and just work out. If you want to bring in 1 or 2 people and just do a little training, that's a great thing. But the goal is to have classes somewhere else. So this can be just for high rank training, guys get ready for fights that need extra cardio, but just a training gym for martial arts. And so we're using the whiteboard, we're designing this. This part is part of CHIMA, which my son Brian came up with, is the character, honor, integrity in the martial arts. And the mission of CHIMA, I have here, is to bring, well, the martial arts values together. Our main thing here is the tenets that we do are based on the Code of Bushido from the Book of Proverbs. So it's kind of Judeo-Christian values mixed in with Bushido. Courage, perseverance, integrity, humility, respect, discipline, honor. And this was kind of our reaction to CHIMA to the the whole thing about old point tournaments, old kickboxing, what we did versus UFC and some things kids are seeing these days. We want to keep the character and the honor in martial arts and not make it look like WWE meets, you know, the Fight Club. So Chima, or Club Chima, is not just one style or a system, but a conglomeration of martial arts from all different styles that unify on the principles of martial arts. Our members focus on instilling character in the next generation of martial arts artists, honoring the previous generations, and encouraging the integrity of all generations. So most of it will start with our core Bushido-kan guys, My American Karate, American Bushido-kan guys, but we're going to have multiple disciplines, work with the judo, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, all our friends, people that have competed with us, Kenyu-kan guys, the guys from Welcome Mat, that are all about the same heart, the same spirit, that martial arts is an art first. So that's why we're focusing on this through our nonprofit. The goal here is to have a program that we can open up mainly for middle school kids besides our regular dojo, and just bring every kid within 5 miles around here to train them and make it a mentoring, a discipleship, and not just teach them how to fight, but teach them the whole way of life. Okay, more history. These, Ken Schroer is history. These are the lockers that Jim Harrison's dad, Ray Harrison, made in the 1960s. They were down at Ranch Mart. And Phil and Andrew and some of the guys went and helped me ninja them out of there. We've got a whole wall of them here. But it's just kind of, a dojo should be like your home away from home. So everybody's got their locker. They can bring their stuff, hang out. The idea is to be able to just have a home away from home. You come and we've got a place to, we've got 2 big bathrooms. We're going to put showers in. And then this is the lounge, which has more history. I wanted to make this a super big locker room, but I got outvoted, so we have a fridge and a kitchen, but we can put a window in here for spectators. But the idea is just to have more pictures and get a TV, watch fights together, hang out, and make it just more of a place to fellowship also besides working out. And then the dojo is the last thing. We've got different machines and different ideas for circuit training. The goal is to be able to do a 30-minute, 10 round workout where you have different bags. You got double in bags, somebody just kicked off, but in here's speed bag, some good training cords to hook up to do your punches and exercises, Makiwara, speed bag, round bell. So basically, if you had a great garage and you want to set up everything to work out at home, what would you do? We've got the mirrors, just that picture there, I don't know who put that up there. But this is a little bit smaller space, but it's more intense. It's just for higher ranks. It's for instructor training, maybe some semi-private classes, but mainly want to be able to just have a place for people to work out. They're getting ready before or after teaching classes for the lower ranks. Another cool thing we just did at the end, Phil made this great woodwork for the mirrors, and we've got even got the name engraved in there, but since it's Black Belt Club, instead of white through black, we have 10 degrees of black belts up there. And we've already had a visit from Pat Burleson, our 10th degree black belt friend, down from Fort Worth area. So as we get other ones, we'll put all their pictures up there. So right now, that was just to give you an overview of what we have here. We're recruiting just our black belts, high ranks, and their friends to become members here. I didn't introduce myself because if you don't know who I am, you're not invited. Okay, it's just our guys to start with, and Andrew and these guys who are the founding members have come up with a membership plan where you can pay and get your own key and come in and out whenever you want, or you can just come for the events and classes we have. We're going to be starting classes just 3 days a week here, but as soon as we can build that up, we'll expand to another space and have the dojo and the Black Belt Club, which will be the country club for us high ranks to hang out and keep training. So any videos that we're going to do like this will be part of the curriculum, the orientation, so everybody knows what our goals are here. The thing I like, Tom Athens, Bob Edwards, a lot of guys that teach in different cities, we want to get together and have the actual live stream going when we're teaching, or we want to have videos where we can watch their stuff and keep us all kind of on the same page, do our annual reunion, but get this so that we're doing this all for the next generation while we all keep our old bones together. So thanks for your time. We'll put a lot of info you can read with this video, and one of these guys will put a website for us soon. Thanks.